Watching WLWT News 5, leading the way.
Only on WLWT tonight, a major step to creating safer roads near schools. Lawmakers voted on Aspen's law in the State House today. It passed unanimously. It's named after Aspen Runnels, who was hit and killed by a car right in front of Lakota East's freshman campus. And only our Nicole Aponte talked with two moms making this happen before they left for Columbus.
Two Lakota mothers.
Just getting this far has been really a journey.
Connected by tragedy.
It's a pivotal point in our lives.
And driven to create change.
Something needs to be done about this.
Christina Alcorn and Trisha Parnell met with WLWT ahead of their trip to Columbus on Wednesday for the House vote on Aspen's law.
And nobody wants to have to carry this, hitting somebody, killing somebody, just because you were reckless for a moment.
They have been on this journey together after both of their children were struck by cars in front of school zones in the Lakota district.
There's not a day that I don't hear sirens, and my heart races, and I jump up and I'm like, please, not again, not again.
Trisha's daughter Maddie was hit in 2018 and had serious injuries. Christina lost her son Aspen in 2024.
He was in the crosswalk, the signs were up and the lights were lit, and she just did not see him.
They have worked tirelessly, drafting, proposing, and advocating for this bill, turning unimaginable pain into purpose.
A young life was taken. He's not going to be able to live the rest of his life. So how can we make sure that he does live on? We have to provide a legacy for him.
Both women feel the penalties the drivers faced in both of these cases were not enough.
We just felt like in both instances justice was not served. So we embarked on this law to act as kind of a deterrent for people to be speeding and not paying attention in school zones.
House Bill 203, or Aspen's law, would change that. In an active school zone, hitting a pedestrian would be an automatic felony, and traffic violations would carry double the fines.
The law will basically protect both students and pedestrians while in an active school zone.
Christina and Trisha hope this can be a teaching moment for every driver on the road.
The unthinkable can happen at any moment.
We want to make sure that everybody understands that there are indeed consequences to this.
Slowing down, paying attention, and being aware of your surroundings can prevent another tragedy from happening. We should note that there have been traffic safety improvements installed in front of both Lakota East and West campuses, from expanding school zones to adding more visible crosswalk signs. Nicole Aponte, WLWT News 5.
Love the